Hello everyone and welcome back to Coffee Chats AM. Today is Friday, May 31st. I'm your host, Bob. Welcome back to the show. I hope you all have a fantastic Friday. Enjoy the weekend. But first, I want to decompress this Friday, have a little bit of coffee, talk about some news. So let's get the show started. Obviously, you need to start with the news that broke the internet yesterday, and that is Donald Trump was guilty of 34 felony accounts involving hush money to porn star Stormy Daniels. The reason why this really did not surprise me is because they have been trying to do this to Donald Trump since he became the president or since he started to run for office. With the Russian hoax in 2016 and the Ukraine phone call with Zelensky in 2018, the impeachment trial of 2019, abuse of power and obstruction of Congress, which Congress was majority Democrat back then. That impeachment was eventually shot down by the Senate, which was Republican. I think that people are not fazed at this point anymore and already have their minds made up on who they will be voting for in the presidential election in November. I think the people who will vote Trump are doubling down on their support right now, with Trump raising massive campaign dollars in the last 24 hours. It's obvious that the Democrat DA in New York and the Democrat judges in Manhattan have an agenda and have something against Trump. And Trump has not even lived in New York City since the start of his presidency in 2016. So I think this court case and guilty verdict will backfire in the long run, as people could see the blatant attack of a political opponent by the Democrats. You see this stuff in a third world country. It's just kind of sad to see that it's come to this. Trump's 78 years old, hasn't had any problems with the law until he started running for president. So here's Trump's response after the verdict.
This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace. They wouldn't give us a venue change. We were at 5% or 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. But the real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people. And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. You have a Soros-backed DA and the whole thing. We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man, and it's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution. Our whole country is being rigged right now. This was done by the Biden administration in order to wound or hurt an opponent, a political opponent. And I think it's just a disgrace. And we'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end and we'll win, because our country's gone to hell. We don't have the same country anymore. We have a divided mess. We're a nation in decline, serious decline. Millions and millions of people pouring into our country right now, from prisons and from mental institutions, terrorists, and they're taking over our country. We have a country that's in big trouble, but this was a rigged decision right from day one, with a conflicted judge who should have never been allowed to try this case, never. And we will fight for our Constitution. This is long from over. Thank you.
Topic number 2, on a lighter note, we're going to jump into basketball. The Dallas Mavericks cleaned up the Western Conference Finals in Game 5 last night. The Western Conference MVP, Luka Doncic, averaged 32 points per game, 9.6 rebounds per game, and 8.2 assists per game. An amazing series by him and Kyrie Irving, in a well-deserved spot in the NBA Finals. The Dallas Mavericks finally get back there since that Dirk Nowitzki team in 2010. They'll be going up against the Boston Celtics in a great matchup at the NBA Finals. Boston coming off a sweep of the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. I look forward to this matchup starting next week, so tune into that. Finally, wanted to touch on just a little new Friday segment, New Music Friday. So obviously a lot of people know that new music comes out on Friday. So today I want to touch on Eminem's new song, Houdini. Eminem turns back the clock with this one. It's a little 2000s vibe. This song has generated a lot of buzz and significant amount of excitement on social media, with his fans excited for him to come back in his return to music. So that's all I have for New Music Friday. Check out that song by Eminem. So that's all I have for the show today, everybody. I hope you guys have a good Friday. Get off of work early if you could and enjoy the weekend. But first, make sure you have your cup of coffee. Sit down, watch the show. If you got this far, leave a like, comment, wherever you're watching this video. Your support is much appreciated. So have a good weekend.